So Sleepy J was given... Sleepy J was given a little presser yesterday. And of course, the journalists there. I don't even want... When I say journalists, it should come with an automatic laughter response afterwards, because journalists are just clowns now. It's just, the only real journalist out on the trail is Peter Doocy from Fox News, who dares to ask Joe Biden real questions about his son. So Peter Doocy shouts out this question yesterday at the end of a presser. I'm going to play this video. It's about 30 seconds. Here's Joe Biden pumping a known discredited conspiracy theory. A conspiracy theory by every essence and meaning of the word. Joe Biden is alleging a conspiracy that is already a debunked theory. That the information about his son Hunter, his known suspicious associations with foreign governments that we know are under investigation by the FBI, we have the actual FBI case number. He's alleging that this is a Russian disinformation plot. Again, Doocy asks him, hey, is that Russian disinformation? Listen to this lunatic's answer. Check this out.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Thank you.
On Russian disinformation, Mr. President, do you still think that the stories from the fall about your son Hunter were Russian disinformation and a smear campaign, like you said?
Yes. God love you, man. You're a one-horse pony. I tell you. Thank you. I promise you, my Justice Department will be totally on its own, making its judgments about how they should proceed. Thank you.
One, what the hell is a one-horse pony? Are there two-horse ponies? You mean a one-trick pony? Can this guy even get like his expressions right? What the hell's a one-horse pony? As Shapiro tweeted out this morning, he's right. I'd love to see a two-horse pony. What is that? What is that? Like a mutant pony, like with Medusa heads? Or what the hell is that? The Hydra, the seven-headed pony? Like, what's a one-horse pony? But he can't even get his expression. This is how delusional this guy. He lives in another, like mentally, he exists in another level of the cosmos. Thankfully, you and I will never see. Peter Doocy from Fox asked him a real question. Hey, basically, now that we know that your son's under FBI investigation, we have the actual case number. It's real. Now that we know that, are you still going to claim that the investigation is Russian disinformation? What does he say, Biden? Yes, and yes. How did that escape the Twitter and Facebook fact checkers? Because they're not serious. These are lunatics. These fact checkers, trained journalists, I'll get to that later too. The fact checkers are supposed to be trained journalists, are a joke. You're Pravda Soviets. You're nothing more than Castro-like Cuban suppressors of information in the state of that people escape from to live in freedom here. And now they have to deal with you losers here. How did that escape the fact checkers? Why is Joe Biden not being extensively fact checked on this video now every time with a little Twitter, Facebook fact checking notification? Note, it is not a Russian disinformation plot. There is an actual FBI case number against Hunter Biden. Why? Because they're fake. And that's why I love that Wall Street Journal piece I put out there a few weeks ago. That Republicans and Trump supporters, when they see a fake book and Twitter fact check, when they see it, they're more likely to believe the story is true. It's the greatest misfire in the history of fact-checking. We know you're scam. We know you hate conservatives. We know your fact-checking is nothing more than political attacks. And it leads us to believe logically that if you fact-check it because you're inspired by politics, that you're afraid of what the message is, which makes us believe it's more true rather than less true. Greatest misfire ever in the history of social media. Get a special counsel, Mr. Trump, please, before you leave office on this case. Because if this guy winds up making it into the presidency, this deranged man talking about a Russian disinformation plot, you think he's going to take a DOJ case against his son seriously? He's pumping a discredited conspiracy theory by every definition of the word. If there was ever a time for a special counsel, it's now.
You just heard Dan Bongino.